Hey guys, so trailer 3 for Godzilla King of the Monsters just came out early this morning. I was half asleep in my bed with one eye open when the trailer got released and I got the notification on my phone, so I watched it with only one eye open. But when I fully got up, I watched it a few more times, so I'm gonna break trailer 3 down completely for you guys. First, I'm gonna play the trailer for you, and then I will break it down scene by scene. So let's get started on this.
What we are witnessing here is the return of Titans.
How many of these things are there?
17 and counting.
That's messed up.
Mothra, Rodan, Ghidorah.
Oh my. They're moving like a pack. They're hunting. They all respond directly to an alpha. We stop this Ghidorah. We stop them all.
Is there another creature that might stand a chance against him?
My God, Zilla.
Our planet will perish, and so will we. Unless we set Godzilla free.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's bring him in for a beer. No, this time we join the fight.
Run.
This is Godzilla's world. We just live in it.
Damn right.
So first we have the usual shot of the Spider Titan coming out of the ground, but it's more of a continuation of it. So it starts with seeing the TV spot, and then this scene right here is more of the first time we saw him in the second trailer we ever got for it. Then we see a classical shot of Mothra, and then this other Titan coming up, and there's dialogue being played during this by all the background characters, so I'll let you hear that in a second.
Is the return of Titans.
How many of these things are there?
So here we see a better shot, and obviously you can see the CGI has improved for this Titan. And now a lot of people speculate that this Titan is going to be the one called Methuselah, and I'm pretty on board with that, since this is supposed to be apparently the oldest Titan, since Methuselah is a biblical character who's said to be one of the oldest humans to ever live. So let's
17 and counting.
then we say here Sarazawa say 17 and counting, and then this is the first shot of Rodan we ever got from trailer 1.
That's messed up.
And then we can hear the roar there, actually. Let me go back and play that for you guys. You can hear Rodan's roar for the first time. I don't think we've heard him roar yet.
That's messed up.
And counting.
That's messed up.
So here we see Mothra, Vera Farmiga, and Millie Bobby Brown actually interacting with Mothra more. And so as you can see, they're both happy seeing her. So this, if I had to guess, would probably be before Vera is influenced by the eco-terrorist organization So this is probably early on in the movie before Charles Dance ever comes in contact with these two. Obviously, because of how happy they are to actually see Mothra. So this is probably when their connection with Mothra is going to take place. So then we see this shot again that what we saw in the first trailer, except in the first trailer you saw her leg come out here, but now it's a little more foggy. Obviously the CGI is very improved on Mothra, but it's overall more foggy.
Mothra. Rodan.
Alright, so here we get our new shot of Rodan coming out of his volcano. And as you can see, we're going to get more of him later. But this is a really good shot
Rodan.
coming out of the volcano. And then, oh, hold on, sorry. You can see his eye opening right here, which looks pretty cool. Looks very dragon-like with all these, or with the spikes and the fire around and everything. I really like what they did to him in this movie. He's going to be a very cool character to watch.
Ghidorah.
So then we get this new shot of Ghidorah. This is obviously in the Antarctic. This is probably right as Ghidorah is coming out of the ice pit, like after he gets woken up. But I have watched the 5-minute the 5-minute clip and everything, and I haven't seen this shot yet. So this has probably just been edited out of the actual 5-minute clip. So yeah, that's the first time I'm seeing it.
They're moving like a pack.
Now, we've heard this before in the 5-minute clip too, that they're moving like a pack. And as you're going to hear in a second, they're all actually following Ghidorah.
They're hunting. They all respond directly to an alpha.
So here we get this shot again, and as you'll see in a second, this shot. But even the CGI here looks better than when we first saw it in the one TV spot. But you hear Ghidorah let out a more extended roar in this one. It actually sounds really cool when it's at a lower frequency and they add a little echo to the back, and you'll hear here. So that's a really cool shot. And then this we get an extended scene of this with Ghidorah looking at Millie, except he kind of squints here. As you can see, he sees her, and then you can see the other head here that's doing the same thing. And it's hard to see, but there's another head right here as well that's doing the exact same thing. So basically, all three of their right side eyes are looking at her.
Is there another?
So we haven't seen this shot yet, where a whirlpool starts to form, and one of the female characters says, "Is there another creature who could stop Ghidorah?"
A creature that might stand a chance
Or that might stand a chance. Then we get, this is a new shot right here, but we get this extended shot of Godzilla, which we've already seen coming out of the water, and then going into his atomic breath scene. So now we're actually hearing the new atomic breath for the first time as well. We've heard it briefly in one of the Throwdown trailer. You heard it, but we haven't heard what it sounds like since he gets the power up later in the movie. So it kind of sounds really like a futuristic gun, or like laser gun or something type sound. I'm not sure really what movie I could compare it to that it sounds similar, but here, I'll let you listen to it again. So then this is in Isla del, I can't even remember what it's called now. It used to be Isla del Mona, I don't know. Isla del Mar, that's what they're calling here now in Mexico. This is Rodan coming out of his volcano. We actually get a lot of Rodan in this trailer, which I like. There's Rodan's foot coming out of the volcano, and yes, I'm pretty sure this is his foot, because he's got the side claw here and then another claw here, and then I'll show you once he comes out that actually looks like his foot. See right here. Hold on. See right here, he's got the 3 claws and then the side claw here. So I'm pretty sure in that last shot, or in that last scene, that is his foot. It's the same thing. Actually, you know what? It might not be his foot, because let's see, that has. Might be his foot. Who knows? I can't really count the number of talons that he has on the foot. It looks like 3, and then in this scene, it looks like 2. So maybe this is his wing. Maybe this is his folded up wing coming out. But I guess we'll see once the movie comes out. It would make sense if it's his wing, because unless he's just really flexible, then he would have to bend his foot pretty high up. But it could be his talon. We'll see. Kind of looks like his foot. We hear another screech by him again, and then here he is taking off from the volcano, chasing after the Argo. Here we just get more shots of the destruction Rodan's causing as he's flying over Mexico. So we actually see that Millie is in Mexico now. So I guess her and the eco-terrorist group actually make it to Mexico and they land. Here she is right here. And with Barnes, I guess, trying to save that kid or whatever. Then we get Sarazawa climbing up the volcano.
Godzilla free.
I don't really get what she's trying to say there about set Godzilla free. I'm not really sure what that's referring to. I'm honestly not sure. The only thing I can imagine is that they're referring to what they're showing here, and that they're trying to power Godzilla up after him being weakened, but I'm not sure why the dialogue is we need to set him free, to be honest. Then we get the new shot of Sarazawa, and then you can actually see a little bit of blue here. So I guess Godzilla's lighting up as Sarazawa is coming up to him. We've already seen these scenes. So this scene, you can see the CGI has improved more from the first trailer. You can see a lot more blue in his neck, and then overall his scales are more defined.
Oh, yeah.
But something I pointed out all this time, and you can still see here, is in the back here, you can see something moving. And I'm pretty sure this is the bowing scene at the end of the movie, where all of the Titans come up to Godzilla. So watch right here in the background. You're going to see something moving just for a split second. And I think it's another Titan who's coming into the shot. And it's not Ghidorah. It can't be Ghidorah because the neck is too thick. Alright, so watch in the background. Yeah. It's only for a split second, but I'm pretty sure it's another Titan at the end of the movie.
Bring him in for a beer.
No, this time we join the fight.
So we already saw this scene. If you saw the 5-minute clip, the little montage at the end, just shows the I guess it's the Argo coming in to battle, and they fire missiles at Ghidorah.
Run.
So this is the detonator for the explosives on the ice wall, and you're about to see the ice wall break. Now here is a couple new shots that we haven't seen yet. The first one is Godzilla swinging his tail and actually hitting Ghidorah with it, similar to how we saw him hit the Muto into the building with his tail. I guess it's very reminiscent of that. So see right there, he smacks Ghidorah with his tail. And then we get another new shot of Ghidorah here. And this is them, or sorry, wrong scene. This is Ghidorah actually grabbing Godzilla with all 3 of his necks. And then pushing him to the ground. And then this is the shot we've already seen from the TV spot of Ghidorah shooting lightning out of each of the limbs in his wings. Madison screaming. So now from this scene, we know who is actually falling from the sky. As you can clearly see here, this is Blue. I'm not sure if he's holding something, but this is definitely Godzilla. It's not Ghidorah falling from the sky. Which, to be completely honest, I'm not sure how this scene is going to go over, and I'm not sure how I like this scene, because I heard it was Godzilla before, and I was hoping he'd just land in water or something, and that would explain why he doesn't die falling from the atmosphere. But I'm not sure how okay I am with the fact that Godzilla can fall from the atmosphere and still survive. But whatever, I'll deal with it once I see it. But this definitely is undoubtedly Godzilla. No, it's not burning Godzilla. It's just Godzilla on fire falling from the sky. That's all it is. So we've already seen this shot of Rodan. Then him doing the twist. And then this shot we haven't seen yet, but it's him just basically bursting away. This new shot of Godzilla we haven't seen yet, and then this is obviously Antarctica with the moon in the back, and that's a nice shot of him right there. Here's Rodan and Ghidorah fighting. I honestly can't wait for this scene. I'm not sure it'll be dragged out because I'm pretty sure Ghidorah is gonna kill Rodan, or not kill Rodan, but beat him very easily in this fight. But we'll see. I'm just very interested in seeing the air battles. I think they're going to be a very cool aspect of the movie. So then here we get a really cool shot of Mothra, one of the best ones we've seen yet, up close. Let me try to pause it here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So as you can see, her wings are. You can see all the hairs on her wings. You can see the antennae, which have the little hairs hanging off it. Really good shot of her mouth. Classical face. She's really furry. She's definitely wet from the rain. And then this next shot we've already seen with Ghidorah. With Ghidorah blasting Mothra, probably by the end of the movie. Godzilla breathing fire at the Antarctic base. I'm not sure why he is, but he's blowing it up, I guess. All the soldiers probably shooting at Ghidorah. And then this scene right here, which we've only saw one other time, and it's Godzilla actually fighting Ghidorah in the water. So we did see that concept art of Godzilla and Ghidorah fighting underwater. So I'm not exactly sure if we're getting an underwater battle per se, but they are going to be fighting in the water, as confirmed by here. And no, this is not another Titan. This is definitely Ghidorah, because you can see the horns hanging off the head, and there's one head. And then, you don't see the other head here. But I guess this is Godzilla dragging Ghidorah into the water, so maybe we'll get that underwater scene. Who knows? Then we have Mothra, and then as you're going to see, it from here, Rodan comes to the front to intercept her. Right there, and then we get this cool shot of Godzilla actually leaning over some buildings. I kind of really like this shot because it looks like Godzilla's hurt. I'm not sure if this is by the end of the movie or what, but we see Godzilla just leaning over this building. He looks really hurt. I don't know who he's looking at, honestly. Millie screaming, and then here, this is the new extension of a shot we've already seen. This is Ghidorah charging his gravity beams right here. As you can see, these are the three mouths. This is the necks, and then Godzilla's firing his atomic breath at him.
This is dope.
This is probably after Ghidorah knocks him down in that past scene where he uses the three heads to knock him to the ground, and then Godzilla probably charges his atomic breath and fires it at him. It might be, otherwise it might just be another scene of Ghidorah trying to blast him, and then Godzilla blasts him back. I'm not sure. It's probably an extension of that other scene where Ghidorah tackles him to the ground, and then he's going to charge his gravity beams, and then Godzilla fires his atomic breath at him to counter it.
Godzilla's world. We just live in it.
So then here we can see a better clip of, we've seen this before, but now you can see it more clearly, of Godzilla and Ghidorah fighting from the view of the Argo.
Damn right.
And then the classical charge scene, which we've seen a bunch of times. But here they definitely have improved the CGI on Godzilla, as you can see. So I'll let this final scene play out, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so that is trailer 3 of Godzilla King of the Monsters. I don't think it was too spoiler heavy, to be honest. It's all stuff that we've previously seen. And I've already seen some of the shots because I've seen all the spoilers, all the leaks, and all the all the spoilers, all the leaks, everything else that came out that wasn't really supposed to come out. I did not see the 5-minute clip in trailer in the theater. I've actually seen it just leaked online, so I've already seen what everything it showed there. And then even though I've seen all of that, I still saw a good amount of new stuff in this trailer. So overall, I think it's probably, it depends what tone you're going for, but up to this point, trailer 2 was still my favorite trailer, and then right behind that was the Throwdown trailer. I really loved that one, but this one has a completely different tone to it, but I still love it just in its own aspect. I just can't decide if trailer 2 or 3 is even my favorite. I might be leaning more towards 3, but the level of intensity that 2 has is just really cool, or is really good. So they could be equal in my mind, who knows, but they're good for their own reasons. And overall, this was a great trailer. I love seeing new shots. I'm extra hyped for this movie. I'm bringing a lot of friends to see it, or as many people as I can get to see it the first time, and then I might even travel up to my fiance's grad school. She's about 5 hours away in Pennsylvania. I'm probably going to drive up to her, or over to her, go see it again, and even get some of her college friends to go see it. So guys, if you want this movie to do well, not that it won't do well, but definitely bring a lot of friends to see it. And then if you like it, go see it again. And if you want to see it again, go see it again. And see it as many times as you want. But we do need help we do need outside help for this movie. Make sure this movie makes a lot of money, and then it only goes towards guaranteeing the future of the MonsterVerse. If this movie and Godzilla vs. Kong does very well, then we will get a future MonsterVerse movies. So I will link the trailer in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching this. That is your trailer 3 breakdown. The Atomic Beast signing out.